my name is Albertito from Apollo V, and today I'd like to show you something pretty cool. This is a program called Twinmotion, and you can see we can actually get cars to do like a whole bunch of random goodies. And this will be quite interesting if you're trying to create various animations for any type of presentation that you might need to be doing. So if you're trying to do like any type of shop fitting, if you're trying to do any type of, let's say, landscaping, if you're looking at trying to do product development and you want to see how certain materials and textures would look, then Twinmotion is the application for you. In this case over here, I like to use Twinmotion with SketchUp or Autodesk Inventor, just depending on how the workflow is going to be. And in this case here, you'll see that we've got a building, and this building here I created inside of SketchUp, and it was just the building itself and the floor. And then the rest of this environment was actually generated inside of Twinmotion. And you can see that we can actually access the sculpting tools. And with the sculpting tools over here, we can actually raise the terrain, and all those vehicles will react to that information happening all real time. And the cool thing about this is any single object that we see in our scene, we can adjust its materials. So if I want to make this look like brass, then boom, it looks like brass. Very nice, very cool. These old doors animate as well. This poor woman's getting clipped by this door. But in this case here, you can see that they open up as you walk towards them. If you look up into the sky, this is quite nice. Is when I designed this room, I actually wanted to keep it quite disconnected from the ceiling itself, just so it would be quite interesting. And then maybe try and figure out some type of lighting solution that'd be quite interesting against the walls instead of it against the ceiling and pointing down. Then we've also got these little seats over here that I put together. These seats I put together using Autodesk Inventor, and with Autodesk Inventor over here, you'll see that you can actually right-click open. I'm going to open up this file here. This is made out of sheet metal. So with the sheet metal file itself, you have the ability to actually unfold or refold this item. So I'm just going to go to the unfold step so it's completely unfolded. Or we can actually walk through the process of unfolding an item. So at the very top here, we can have this little unfold button where you can select the surface. Once you select that surface, you can select the various existing bends, and that will allow you to unfold the item. So maybe you want to use specific steps, or you want to cut the object before it's folded. Then in that case, there you can cut it out and then refold it afterwards. Very nice, very cool. You have the ability to also adjust what type of material that you're working with, whether it's stainless steel, whether it's going to be, let's say, for example, mild steel. All of that can be adjusted in here. And you can also right-click at the very bottom, Eye Properties, and then view the physical mass of this item and how much that would weigh. Very nice, very cool. And then in this case over here, other than that, you also have the ability to engrave an object if you wanted to, using your 2D text tool, where you can select a surface. And then in this case here, we can just add in some text over here. You can highlight this, and I can just go Apollo V. Very nice, very cool. I can highlight that guy there, pick a different font if I'm looking for one. And in this case here, I'm going to use this, is that Robotico? Okay, we'll use Space Explorer. And then it brings in the font there. It's quite small, so I'll just highlight this, make sure that it's centered inside the cube. And then the height of this text will be 50 millimeters. There we go. And I'm just going to extend the side of this chap just like that. And I'm going to make sure it's vertically aligned to the middle point of this chair, just like that. And because this is a computer-aided design program, everything that you're doing here is very, very precise. And it also allows you to create different types of interesting elements as well. So if I just, because it's trying to follow various, I guess, engineering tools and options. So here we'll just go through and we'll just cut right through this guy. I'll just cut it by maybe the thickness of this chap here, the thickness of the sheet. I'll just say okay. And that's going to cut that Apollo V into the seat itself. And then once you actually save this chap and we go back to the original chair, you'll see the original chair will take on those updates.